Hello, this is a Super Anime Turbo review, and today we're taking a Super Anime Turbo review of Triage-x Volume 3 and Vol.2 Volume 2. So this is a Super Anime Turbo review. So yesterday I picked up this book of Triage-x Volume 3 and I read the whole entire book. And I also got this book last week. I mean, not last week, it was in June, like a week ago in June, and I picked up this book in June 5th, 2013. So, first, let's start off with Triage-x Volume 3 by the author and the creator of High School of the Dead series, Shiro Sadamoto. So, you have the artwork in the front, and also you have the Triage-x on the side, and there's a woman wearing a bikini. That's one I really like, and also the art in the back. So Triage-x, and I finished all this book of the volume 3, and I read the whole entire thing. So let's take a look. I read the whole entire book of Triage-x. So this Triage-x Volume 3 is about, when I read this book, I saw this girl who has this, when she uses her motorcycle to, if I could find this book, if I could find this part, when she was driving this motorcycle, if I could find this part somewhere, there it is. When she was driving her motorcycle, it almost ran over her. When suddenly she stopped it, and she saw her, the one with the back of her scars, where she was holding a kitty cat. And she was like, it's her from the school. And realized the black lady. So they would sit down and talk about their past. So first they were talking about her past, about her, let's see. He's talking about her father was the grandfather of the grandfathers of the organization of the law. So he was the grandfather's daughter. Her mother was beautiful back then, and also she's talking about her father was the law organization, and she has a older brother who was always look out for her whenever she was in trouble, and also he loves to have fun with her brother a lot. And of course, that if you see him wearing a helmet, he was a track star of the motorcycle. He loves to ride motorcycles. So if I could just find one, the tragedy accident of what happened to her brother. So if I could just find one, when she was driving a motorcycle, and she's going to race with him on the motorcycle track with his brother, when all suddenly she tripped, and her brother was trying to avoid hitting her, and then she was end up in the hospital. Until then, her ambulance decided to came here. When her father and her grandfather was supposed to be suddenly about her dying, and then she was taken to a hospital. The same group of guys who helped this boy with a past about his childhood was burned. So most of my favorite parts, it's her and her back of the where she was trying to tell her a secret about her past as well, about, the back of her burn scars. So she was trying to kiss her or have sex with her, and then she was open up her, and then she was shy, and she was like, "Ah!" Now, this is most of my favorite parts. Her scar was burned in the back of her shoulder, of a birthmark. So she was talking about her past, also about the, her sister was dying in the fire. When she was at the funeral, her mother was died at the funeral. So those two were going to stay close together, and then with her father wearing the black gloves and all types of stuff right here. So she loves her sister so much. They stayed together. When all of a sudden, atop of the house, her house was on fire. So she decided to rescue her. Until then, she has a burn mark on the back. And then she was, for my sister's sake, she won't. Her sister died. And she was the only survivor of that fire. And I really most like about the Triage-x Volume 3, most of my favorite part. My favorite part is, let's see, what is my favorite part? If I could only just find one. Favorite part. When this guy was coming upstairs, this guy decided to stomp him with all this stuff and stomp him. This is most of my favorite parts about the Triage-x. I really do love this book of Triage-x Volume 3. I really do love it. Now let's move on to the next one. Vol.2 Volume 2. I remember this reading Vol.2 Volume 2 like a week ago. Like I said, I bought this book like a week ago. So you have the beautiful artwork in the front. You have the Vol.2 on the side, dark horses, and you also have two twins in the back. I read this book like a week ago, like I said. I really do enjoy this book. I love this Vol.2 series. I love all the blood series of the vampires and gore. So, most of my favorite parts about this book is the, if I could only find a favorite scene, it's about this doggy, and she realized that she has a talking dog. She realized that that dog could talk, and talk about her, about protecting the people and also other stuff. I do remember reading this. So, and she was woken up a dream, and it was just a dream, or is it? Most of my favorite parts about this book is the, let's see, when a monster was attacked by the school and trying to save all the students. This is most of my favorite parts. I really do love this book a lot. So, I really do love reading this book about the Vol.2. I love this book. Triage-x 3 is way better than Vol.2. So, I'm gonna give these two books a 5 out of 5. If you really love the series about Triage-x Volume 3 or Vol.2 series, just write a comment down below or subscribe to my channel at Steven Johnson channel /YouTube channel /Steven Johnson. Just read a lot of manga books and stay out of trouble and peace. And also, next week is July 1st. So, I'll get a new phone. So this is Steven Johnson, and I'm signing out, and peace. And stay out of trouble.